Niggas want me to attack you. Put the hood on, all they calling me cashes. Aren't you like Bob Saget? Greedy, I can't pass it. And everything to get no fasting. I don't care how much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Jordan style, this ain't no last dance. Way past it. Wait. You know my ex, cause he validate me. You never check, I don't want no receipt. I ain't get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. My how the time change. I'm still playing the victim, and you still playing the pick me. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can see it. I'm blind. You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, she could be yours, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never sit where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lost too much. I hit my nothing wrong. Third day, pop out the tune. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all the violence, give me dysfunction. I like when you come, never stay the whole night. I like when you hide, never tell me I'm wrong. This my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. On my all the time change. You still talking about babies, and I'm still taking the plan B. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can see it. I'm blind.
Hello, beautiful people. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm Astute Queen Bee, and this is my channel. We are considered the royal gladiators over here because we never give up and we never give in. We also never surrender. I, myself, am a millimeter. Some of my subscribers are millimeters. But anyway, shout out to y'all. Anybody that comes through, drop some crowns and some chess pieces in the chat for yourself. And thank you for coming through and lending me your listening ear. I was just sitting back, minding my own business. And it's crazy because I was doing it since last night. And when I woke up this morning, one of the first videos I see is by Drop the Mic. Now, I typed this in last night when I watched, whose video did I watch? And they showed this new show that's coming on OWN. And I'm like, here we go again. I'm like, okay, are we trying to turn this into MTV? What are we doing here? And I know I'm saying it for the longest, but Harpo, she only owns 15%. Somebody said 5, but it's 15% of own of what she owns. But even if she did own more stock in her company, she don't care about black women. She just don't. OWN don't care about black women. They just don't. We're just there to make them a buck and go on about our business. I have looking at the new show that I don't even know the name of it. I don't even want to know the name of it. But that new show that they showed that's coming on or premiered, I think already. I'm not sure. I don't care. And I literally watched this guy put his hand around a girl neck, um, shoved her, pushed her. I'm like, they showed this on camera. Like, this is a sneak peek of what the show is supposed to be about. And I'm like, what makes y'all think that's what black women want to see? We don't want to see that mess. I don't know if it's a Queendom Reign production or not, but I don't want to see it. And it's starting to seem like OWN believes that's what black folks want to see. And it's kind of sad because we thought OWN was supposed to be above that. Not trying to be one of those scripted reality shows and always showing somebody fighting and arguing and bickering. And before, it had some decent stuff on it. It had some decent, good woman's type stuff on it. That's when Oprah had more stock in her show and she had shows on her show. But the fact that she don't own as much stock in it, because she don't really care. Like, she used, I'm sorry, this is my personal opinion, my personal thoughts. She used us to grow that network. And then when she got to the highest of the high and there was nowhere else left to go, she sold off most of her shares. This is my personal opinion. Because she was sick of it. Because, like, when do y'all really see her ever stand up for us? She don't stand up for black women. She front like she do, but she don't. Like, yeah, we know she built the school in Africa and all that type stuff. But there's saying there's been issues for years down at that school. I don't know that to be a true or fact or fiction. That's just what I heard. So I'm not putting that off on her. But the network in itself, it's not a black owned organization. And I don't think there's probably, if any, probably black people that's in that staff. Or should I say, a plethora of women of color in that staff. Because if they knew, but then again, people are watching Zeus Network. So they do think we like shit like that all the time. Or that's really what we want to see. Like, I thought Love and Marriage Huntsville was gonna be about black excellence and the things that Mel does. Like, they throw them get together on that show that didn't really go nowhere. And they still trying to use people for it. But Mel has organizations, Mel has things that she does outside of that show that they refuse to show. That's positive. They want to keep holding on to a marriage that has been over 4 years ago. And they can't stop but continue to talk about it and try to ride off of her back with that mess. And I don't understand how the execs at OWN can't see there's a problem going on with the shows that come from Queendom Reign. I don't know if he shows them charts of the same show and say, yeah, they doing this good when they not. And that black women, that's what he thinks of black women. He thinks all black women are hood and want to fight and argue and bicker and they don't want to do that. A lot of women have come from that and have come so far out of that and are in their business mindset. They're not in no hood mindset no more. And he wants to bring that out of people. He wants to take what women have built so hard for and take it and tear it down. And the network is allowing it. And shout out to the original queen of the name of the Oppressed Women Network, Women's Network. Shout out to her. I forgot her first name, but that's the biggest part of her name. So I used her name as part of my thing because shout out to her. I can't think of her first name. And my apologies, my dear, for that. Um, but that's exactly what the network has turned into. A couple of shows that I love that come on there. But then some of the shows that I try to look out for are just the same shows with different faces and a little bit of storyline changed here and there. But the premise starts off good and ends badly. Like, I don't even watch Love and Marriage DC, but I want to go and watch that last episode of that reunion. Because I'm sorry, I understand Queen Lorraine is the producer of that show, but there is some shit that OWN can do, and it can sometimes not air some shit. Just like that fight with that young lady and that guy from the new show that's airing. I don't know who's under that. Is Queen Lorraine under that, y'all? Do y'all know that? If y'all know if he is, let me know down in the comments section. I'll truly appreciate that. But I don't know if he's under that. If he is, why do y'all keep letting him bring this trash to y'all network? Do y'all have any black women in y'all executive spaces? You have women of color in your executive spaces because black women don't want to be seen as this trash that y'all are trying to put off as entertainment. This is not entertainment. It's entertaining to the rest of them clowns on certain shows because they don't have a real life. So the shit is funny to them. But when you messing with a businesswoman, a woman of God, a godly woman, and you playing with her life in front of the world, I got a problem with that. And I don't think I'm by myself. So I think I'm going to have to start taking some more shows out of my list to watch from the OWN network since it seems like they're not doing what should be done to make sure that this boy is not pulling the stunts that he's pulling on their network. You're the one that pays him because he don't pay his staff. Y'all should be asking, well, where the money going? Why is the money only going to him and not his cast? Do y'all not like women of color OWN? Do you enjoy the oppression of black women on network? Is that what this is? Is this throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks? Do y'all really think that black women are only on one surface? There are women in different ages, different backgrounds, different income levels. Everybody don't want to see no bunch of women fighting every day, arguing all the time, being used, being played, being abused by men or other women on a show. That's not the shit we want to see. We want to go back to seeing good stuff about black women, uplifting things about black women, not stuff to tear down a black woman. Everything y'all show is about tearing down black women. It's sad. It's sad, and it's time for people to take a stand against this network. And I ain't saying you got to stop watching everything, but I'm saying it's some shows you need to let go of, especially if the only thing that they keep constantly showing is violence, and it's a all black cat ensemble cast, or just black women that don't even know each other. We have grown so far past that. That was the MTV days with Real World. And I'm talking about women of color. I'm not talking about just women. Reason why I say women of color, because women on Jersey Shore and other shows, they didn't care about them white women beating each other. Excuse me, melanin deficient women beating each other up. They enjoy that shit. We don't enjoy that shit. It's not a beautiful or pretty thing. And we damn sure don't want to see men attacking women on a network that's supposed to be uplifting to black women and women of color. That's not the shit we want to see on network. Y'all need to get it together. Get rid of Queendom Rain and get some real producers on there that know how to put women in the light that they are. There are so many black women out here that are college educated, that have run their own businesses, that do so many different things in life, and we want to see the positive thing that women are out there doing. We want to see that almost rag to riches moment. We don't want to see the chaos and dysfunction of Queendom Reign anymore. You want to put some good TV on there? Heck, strike a deal with Oh, that's right. Y'all don't like black women, so y'all that's not gonna happen. One never knows though. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I want to know what's going on. When are y'all gonna start? When y'all? I wanted somebody to find out how many women of color are in the executive areas, or even on the production part of OWN. We need to find out how many women of color, people of color, because a lot of men, it seems to think we like this and enjoy this bullshit too, and we don't. We don't. It's not exciting. It's not fun. Some people we just look to be nosy. That don't mean we like it. Sometimes we look to say, why are our sisters acting like this? Why aren't they showing our sisters in a positive light? What is their life like outside of this show? Because I want to understand. Why is it that you want to come on a show and act like a buffoon? But there are some black women out here that are not about that. There's so many black women out here that have some powerful stories that should be told on a network that was supposed to be about uplifting black women and women of color. And now it has turned into the space of black women. What are you people thinking? Or is it just because it's owned by, what is it, Warner Brothers? I think it is. So you're going to turn this network into a MTV Bravo type situation, but with black women running amok and acting like savages. That's what y'all want to do, and put in our faces entertainment. Yeah, I don't want no parts of that. So yeah, time for me to make some changes in my network change. Because until they start doing right by women of color on that network, I can't support that. I ain't putting no more money in their pocket. And the only thing I have to do is watch certain parts of Love and Marriage Huntsville that has Mel in it. Other than that, I'm not giving Kingdom Reign a penny more than when Mel is there. And I will not be giving Bravo any more my money until they do right by women of color. So, hope y'all enjoyed the conversation, or should I say, what I had to say. Let me know your thoughts on what I had to say. Do you feel like I'm right, I'm wrong? And tell me what you think should be done. Thank you to everyone that stopped by. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate if you hit the like button before you leave. And I'm gonna leave y'all with a little good word from our sister April. Y'all hold on for just a second.
Hey you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, baby. Don't pay us by this video. God heard you. God know the desires of your heart. God know what you've been seeking and asking for. But I ask that God, He touch you from the inside. I ask that God heal the brokenness. Man and woman can't fill the void, but God can. I ask that God uplift you. I ask that God heal you from whatever it is that you're going through yet facing. I want you to understand that prayer changes things. Even in the midst of your storm, even in the midst of your heartache, even in the midst of your pain, God is still there. He said, I won't leave you nor forsaken you. You want to be like David and look up to the hills which cometh your help, because all your help cometh from the Lord, and God is in the midst. God got you. Keep praying and keep trusting Him.
And with that being said, my beautiful people, y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. This is Duke Queen B out.
You won't break my soul. 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 Everybody, nah, nah, everybody, everybody.